On the dividend news, we do have JP Morgan, which they did hike their dividend by 9.5% to $1.15. This is 14 years of consecutive dividend increase. We also got 10 cent, which proposed an annual dividend increase by 42% for the year. And we also have GL, which hiked its dividend by 6.7%. And the last one I figured you guys might find interesting, Chipotle did announce a 50-for-1 stock split. What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here bringing you episode 231 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to bring you guys the portfolio update, what we bought, what we sold, what dividends came in, and how much we grew the dividend snowball. I'm definitely feeling a lot better this week, so I will be bringing you guys a video potentially next Saturday on the maybe five best cashback credit cards that I use. As you guys saw, maybe if you guys missed the video, but I did make a video where I do have actually a portfolio that is based on only purely cashback, and I have roughly a little bit over $1,000 in it. I want to see what a couple of years from just investing my cashback for my credit cards, how much that'll grow in the long term. So if you guys are interested in if you guys are interested in a cashback credit card video, let me know in the comment section, so I can definitely make sure I try to record it if there's enough demand. But yeah, anyways, guys, you guys already know every single Sunday, guys, we come back, we kick off these scripts. I have scripts available for free. Again, all I ask in return is that you subscribe with the bell notification. You drop a big thumbs up on my videos. But anyways, I do have scripts. This is a script I have from the Google Sheets. Right now, my portfolio is projected to make about $532.03 monthly passively, guys. This is converting my active income into passive income. I have to do absolutely nothing anymore to generate about $532 on average monthly. We're going to eventually get this to the point where we are able to live off of this, so that's what we're striving for. By the end of the video, we should hopefully see this much higher. Of course, SCHD actually did announce the dividend. They went ex-dividend date. Typically, the first quarter of the year for SCHD, it's a lot lower than the previous quarter. So we should see this maybe decrease a little bit. But in the long term, it does actually average out to a very, very nice double-digit 5-year CAGR hike on the dividends. But anyways, guys, you'll see here, guys, that the annual dividends, we're at $1,234.85. We're actually just in the first 2 months, this is how much we've generated. If we do look at the quarterly Q1 of 2024, we're still at that $1,234.85. We're actually waiting on the month of March to finish up, and then we will see how much we grew that dividend snowball. This is actually the biggest month that we typically get, so I'm definitely looking forward to it, especially because we are waiting on the SCHD dividend payment, which this should spike it up way high. So we should hopefully see this staircase continue to get larger and larger over time. And again, it's all passive right now. We are continuing to convert that active income. I'm going to work and investing into a portfolio, and one day we'll be able to live off of this. But if we do look at the options premium for the month of March, guys, we are so far at $767.73. A lot less than the other couple months, but that's okay because it's still in the green. It's positive. If we do look at the rate of return on my money invested right now, we're at 2.76%. I am super happy with that. We'll see what we end up for the end of the year. We still have quite a couple months left. If I do show you guys here the options, though, so far we've collected has been $3,342.21, and just premium we've collected from this. If we do show you guys here the goals, which I typically go over them every single Sundays, because remember, guys, we want to stay disciplined, stay focused, and try to have something in mind so that we can try to achieve something more than what we started at the beginning of the year, which the first one is to reach 20,000 subscribers. This is more related to my YouTube channel, so if you're new to the channel again, or a returning viewer that hasn't subscribed, consider subscribing with that bell notification. And if you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up. Definitely that is the support you guys can give me, because that helps the channel a lot. If we do look at goal number 2, guys, you'll see that that is to make $425 per month on average. We surpassed this already, but the reason why I still have it as not accomplished, because I have about $105,000 invested into SNSXX, which is more of a US Treasury investment, which I'm earning about a little bit 5% return. So right now I'm selling cash secured puts. So once I get assigned positions, I will actually get out of SNSXX, which will bring my cost basis down. I guess not my cost basis, but my dividend yield and all. So then we should try to achieve about 425. So that's the reason why I'm actually over $500 per month right now, is because of that really juicy dividend yield from SNSXX. If we do look at goal number 3, and that is to have about $126,000 invested of my own money. Right now, guys, we are at $120,976.84. We're slowly chipping away at it. We'll eventually get to it. I think we will, because this one is within my control. As well, goal number 4 is within my control, and that is to dollar cost average into the portfolio $100 no matter what the market's doing. And we're continuing to do that. I'll show you when we jump over to the history. If we do look at goal number 5, guys, that is to drip an additional $25 every time a company is about to go ex-dividend. So I actually did this past week, so I'll show you guys where we added an additional $50 this week. That way we could collect a little bit more crumbs, and hopefully the next quarter those little crumbs do compound and add up over the long term. And then goal number 6 is to actually aim about $100 per month selling options. We're definitely destroying this right now, but we still have quite a couple more months to go, so we'll see what the market does in general. And then goal number 7, guys, this is to get to 1,000 shares of SCHD. We actually finally achieved 700 shares of SCHD. So I'm going to be showing you guys how much 700 shares of SCHD, how much it actually generates me in income. So definitely stay around for that. It'll be definitely exciting. We have about 300 more shares to go to achieve this goal. But if I do show you guys here the dividend payout, you'll see that these are the companies we do have that are coming up for the month of March. Later in the video, I'll kick off these scripts again, and we should see the SCHD dividend pop up. So we'll check that out. I have tutorials for all this stuff. Again, guys, it's all free. Just check it out. And if we do go ahead and go over here, guys, we can go ahead and get started with the video. So as you'll see here, guys, the portfolio is at $238,296.14 on the day change. That's about $962.89 in the red, which is about 0.40%. So your change is showing about $50,185.90, which is about 26.68% in the green. Definitely that's okay, because we continue to grow over the long term. If I show you guys here the positions, I'm actually showing you this in the legacy view, because the new experience positions was not currently working when I was trying to record this. But you'll see that we are up by $24,948.72 in the green on capital gains, which is about 11.77%. If we do look here though, cash available, we have about $1,310.91. And then you'll see here that we do have actually 2 cash secure puts on Apple at $175 strike price. I actually had to roll these. This will expire next week. We'll see what happens. Apple's currently trading about $172, so we're in the money on these, but that's okay, because we're going to continue to roll, see how long we can roll. And of course, once we get to the point where it's not worth rolling, we'll get assigned the shares, pull it out of the SNSXX, and cover our bases there. And then you'll see here, guys, that we do have finally right around 700 shares of SCHD, slightly close to 700 shares. And we're continuing to accumulate these positions. Remember, we want to get to 1,000 shares. We'll eventually get to it. And you'll see that I actually have one cash secure put on SCHD for a strike price of $78. It will expire on the 19th of April, so we will see what happens. They paid me about $20 or so, and taking this risk, which if I do get assigned, I don't mind taking it. I will try to roll if I can, and you know, just try to accumulate more premium that I can. And then you'll see we do have SNSXX, which is about $105,000 invested in this. This is easily returning me about a 5%, little to no risk on this, which is very juicy there, especially because I am selling cash secure puts, or I guess technically naked puts, against positions that I wouldn't mind getting assigned. And I'm also earning this 5% on top, which I love right now. So I'm taking advantage of that as much as I possibly can. If I do show you guys here the performance, you'll see that we are in the gains by $36,096.25, which is about 17.97%. And then if we do look here, guys, on the investment income, we're projected to make about $9,026.30 in the next 12 months, averaging out about $752.19 in the next 12 months. And then you'll see on April about $671.23, for May $512.31, and then June $1,073.04. That is insane right there. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. If I do show you guys here the history, I do have it to start from the 18th of March all the way till the 23rd. And if we scroll to the very bottom, I can kind of show you guys. So I've been selling cash secure puts on positions, Microsoft, Apple, SCHD, all of these that from this past week and from the past month, they just expired worthless. We got to keep the premium, guys, and we're going to continue doing that until we get assigned. But on the 19th, guys, we did end up buying 7 shares of SCHD at about $78.90, spending about $552.30. Remember, SCHD was about to go ex-dividend date. I also was like, hey, let me go ahead and buy enough to get to about 700 shares. We'll go ahead and try to achieve that milestone there. So I forced myself to buy those. On the 20th of March, we did buy 1 share of Altria, spending about $44.75. This was just because Altria was about to go ex-dividend date. So I was like, let me just go ahead and buy a full share. And that's what we did. And then you'll see on the 20th, we did buy some more SCHD, about 4 more shares, spending about $314.48. That way we could get to almost 700 shares there. And then you'll see on the 20th as well, we did do a sell to open. So I sold a Microsoft cash secure put at strike price $420. We actually paid us about $93.34 after fees. So this one did expire worthless actually. And you'll see that on the 20th as well, I went ahead and sold I sold 2 cash secure puts on Apple for a strike price of $175. And they paid me about $40.67 after fees. And then on the 21st, 20th, I deposited $150 from my bank account. This was $100 to dollar cost average, and then 2 companies were going ex-dividend date. I believe that was Altria and SCHD. So that's why I went ahead and did that. On the 22nd, guys, I actually had to manage my Apple cash secure puts I had. So I did buy to close. I bought back those $175 strike price that expired on the 22nd of March. Paid about $581.32 for those 2 positions. But I did do a sell to open, which they paid me about $712.66. I stayed at the same exact strike price, but rolled it out for 1 week. I did make a difference of about $119, about $130-ish from this roll. So we'll see what happens next week. I will probably have to manage it again. And then you'll see on the 22nd, I did end up doing a sell to open on SCHD that expires on the 19th of April. $78 strike price. They paid me about $20.34 after fees. That is just premium on top, guys, because I wouldn't mind getting assigned 100 shares of SCHD, because I am planning to hold all these positions for the long term, which they should be more valuable down the road. And then if I show you guys here, let's go ahead and click calculate dividends, and this will show us how much we collected in dividends this past week, which shows that we made $0 in passive income this week. That's okay, because next week we should hopefully see the SCHD dividend, which will be very juicy, and it'll drip and buy even more shares of SCHD. But let's go ahead and actually wrap up this video. I will show you guys actually how much we are projected to make about from SCHD, for about 700 shares of SCHD. How much is it potentially going to generate us in dividends right now? So first thing is, I will go ahead and show you here that we do have a copy of this over here, because this is going to hopefully increase, and we'll see what happens. But again, we do have the options premium. March, we're doing fairly well there, $767.73. As long as it's in the green, I'm okay with that. And then on the rate return, it's about 2.76, which is close to 3%, which again, it's very awesome to see that. And then again, on the options return, we actually for this past week collected $285.69 just in premium from these options, and then we still have one more week left. So hopefully we can break the $1,000 mark there for the month of March. We'll see what happens. It's not a big deal if we don't, but it's just a good thing to try to set these goals. If I do show you the dividend payout, we do have all these companies right now that are expected to pay us dividends. So let's go ahead and see if SCHD's dividend pops up. So go to Portfolio Tools, get latest dividends, give it a second or two, and we'll see if SCHD's dividend pops up. I have tutorials for all these scripts, guys. They're available for free. Again, all I ask in return is that you helped out the channel by subscribing with that notification and drop a big thumbs up on my videos. And look, guys, it looks like it's done. We do have quite a bit more companies now showing up. You'll see that we have SCHD, which they went ex-dividend date on the 20th of March. They will be paying on the 25th of March, and they will be paying 61 cents. This did go down from the last quarter, so we might see that reflected on the projections on how much we get paid monthly. We do have Waste Management, Nvidia on the 27th, Waste Management on the 28th, that they'll be paying us. That was a dividend raise. And then we have on the 29th Lockheed Martin, and then we have Union Pacific, and then on the 30th, guys, we got Altria, and then we have JP Morgan, which again, they raised their dividend by 9.52% from $1.05 that they were paying. They're going to be paying $1.15 now, which is very awesome. And then we have Starbucks and Microsoft. So we just grew the dividend snowball a lot more. And let's go ahead and go over here to settings, guys, and we'll go ahead and get rid of this. We'll see how much I guess what we need to do is grab the latest version of my portfolio, which will contain the 700 shares of SCHD. So let's go ahead and jump over to Empower so we can grab that. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so you'll see here that we are on Empower. It's called I guess I'm on Empower with the Schwab account. You'll see this green button. It's called Copy Holdings. Click on it. This copies the content of my portfolio into the clipboard, which then we can right click, paste special values only, and then we are good to go. Jump over here to Holdings. This is actually the old snapshot of my portfolio that contains my old positions from the past week. You'll see that SCHD, we were at 688 shares. Once we jump over here to Portfolio Tools, update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped and it'll parse out everything for us. So let's go ahead and do that. See everything getting parsed out. Give it a second or two. And we'll go ahead and jump over here to the dashboard so we can see everything being calculated. And guys, this is very awesome here. So for some reason, we're getting about $736 in monthly projections. It made a huge jump from $532. So I don't remember where that came from. So we are on a projected dividend yield now to 3.71% compared to last week of 2.69%. On the yield on cost, 4.17% compared to 3.01%. On the yearly, we're projected to make $8,837.01, and then compared to last week of $6,384. So I'm gonna have to check where that extra value is coming from. But monthly, $736.42 compared to $532.03. That's on the monthly, so I really hope that's accurate. If we do look here, it might be the SNSXX payment here, but I'm not 100% sure yet. On the weekly, you'll see we're projected $169.94 on the day, $24.21, and on the hourly, $1.01 every single hour compared to 73 cents. And then hourly work wage, $4.25 compared to $3.07. This is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week. They would get paid an hourly rate of $4.25. I guess they were doing such a great job that they got a huge jump and raise there. We're going to eventually try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes. That'll be a huge milestone, guys. But let's go ahead and look at the holdings so that we can kind of see how much we're projected to make from SCHD with almost 700 shares. So here's SCHD. You'll see that we're at 699.91 shares of SCHD. We do have about cost basis about $50,971 invested. My cost basis is around $72.83, and we're projected to make about $1,710.58 on a yearly projection. That's what about 700 shares of SCHD pays me out. That is a huge amount, guys. And if I do actually look into this and see how much we're projected to get paid out, you'll see that SNSXX, which they finally are having a good yield on cost, or I guess the dividend yield, which is a 5.12%. That actually pays me out, or projected to pay me out, about $5,379.38. Every month you divide that by 12, that's how much we end up almost collecting, and that is where that huge spike in payments is coming from, I am pretty sure. Yeah, guys, gotta love almost $700 monthly. That is insane. When I first started, if we do look here at the annual dividends, $779, guys, in the first year. That's the first 12 months. If I do show you here the quarterly dividends, on the first quarter of 2019, when I first started investing, the first 3 months combined, I only made $100.06. And guys, in Q1 of 2024, I've already made in the first 2 months what I made the full year of 2019. How insane is that? That's the power of compounding, staying disciplined, continuing to average into your portfolio no matter what the market's doing. And we're going to continue doing that. We see this projection here. If we do look, I can't wait till we reach the $1,000 mark on the monthly. We're going to continue to stay focused. This actually motivates us even more, and options is helping us achieve this much faster. Those little crumbs will add up in the long term, and we'll see, guys. So definitely stick around. Don't forget to subscribe with that notification, and don't forget to drop a big thumbs up on the video. It definitely goes a long way. And if you stuck all the way to the very end, let me know by dropping a hashtag SCHD, guys. We are finally close to 700 shares of SCHD. You guys saw how much it's projected to pay me out for the year. That is really awesome. And SCHD this year, as the quarters get, towards the next quarter, we should get paid a lot more in SCHD until the fourth quarter, where we get paid even the most. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Stay safe out there. Bye, guys.